What up, everybody? Kafka here with a cool video. Little idea I had. Little idea around comparing my preseason character at level 100 to my season 1 character now at level 77. And I got both people up on the screen here. On the left, I have the level 100. This is the preseason character. And then I have my level 77 character on the right here. So we're going to go through, take a look at some of the gears and see what the differences are. See what maybe I got, what I didn't get yet, what I still needed to get, and yeah, just have some fun. So on the left, we are an arc lash spec. So that would be just straight up arc lash with all the defensive skills and whatnot. And then on the right, we are doing the charge bolt spec, which I found to be very good with the blinking hearts. So let's hit the play button and see. We're gonna dive right into the helm first. So as you can see, we got the helm right there. Uh, kind of similar. Actually, they're both called frost splits. That's I know that's the good helm for Sorcs. We use the imprint Frost Nova on both of them. Cooldown reduction is a must. Attack speed is a must. Then I got barrier regeneration on my seasonal character. I like the max health. I think that is the way to go. I think the must are the cooldown and the basic attack speed. Especially the max health is really good because we're getting a buff to health on our glyph nodes from 4 to 6%. So I think that is definitely the way to go. So let's go into the next piece. So we got the chest piece, both raiments of the Infinite. I did get a better roll on the left. I'm actually a 2.9 teleport, and a little bit of the stats are going to be a little bit better. Um, 804 versus, yeah, 752. So it is an upgrade on the gear. This was my third raiments by my level 100 that I got. So I actually had a item level 1 and I upgraded to the higher item level 1. So, alright, then we have Fist of Fate, which is one of my favorite items right now. I really like the Fist of Fate item. I think it works in a lot of builds too. So I actually got a better Fist of Fate. What? I have the better Fist of Fate on the seasonal character level 77. I think I've had two or three of these already on the seasonal character. So you can see it's pretty darn close to max, except for the lucky hit heal. Everything else is pretty good there. You can see the 270 versus 280. So that's the only difference where it's a little bit lower, but still a great item and using it on both characters. And then the legs, I found something now about the legs. You really got to go damage reduction. So the legs on the left on the actual level 100 character is way better. That's almost that is max damage reduction. Close enemies damage reduction is very important. That's very high there too. So I have a lot to actually upgrade here. I would instead of intelligence, I would have done the health though on the left, and then you're gonna get a lot more health because that adds a big number, and then you get the 2-4% gems in slot there. And I'm using a different. I haven't able to get that imprint where you gain 0.5x armor. I have not able to get that. I do want that as well for the extra armor support. So those on the left, lower item level, but better legs. Damage reduction flat is very, very strong. Very strong. All right, let's go into the boots. There's some boots. These boots were made for walking. All right, so the boots, oh, those are like my favorite boots. I need those boots. Okay, so actually, I would have re-rolled it a little differently now that I've played in season one. I would have not taken the mana cost reduction on the left there. I would have taken movement speed. Max movement speed is so much better. But the max evade 3 charges, gotta have it. I tried not playing with it. It feels so bad. Um, Ranks of Frost Nova, ranks of Ice Armor. Ice Armor could go away too. Like, I don't really care about that one. Teleport, yes. So I would switch out. Maybe keep mana cost reduction, get rid of the Ice Armor, get rid of the Intelligence, and get movement speed. That's what I'm looking for. I want those boots so bad. So bad. All right, so we did a little bit differently. We're going to show this off. We do have the one-handed weapon, 816 item level. I only have a staff that I like right now in this build, and got some great imprints on it, right? 50% when you have a barrier damage. That is fantastic. But look at the rolls too. So core skill damage, intelligence, damage to close enemies, because I do arc lash, and I am close to enemies when I'm teleporting in with Raymond's. So this is a really good staff. I wish it's a little bit higher item level. The staff is absolutely legit. We could go over and we could go to the focus. Focus gives you more critical strike chance, and that gives you more cooldown reduction. So that is really good too. So you kind of miss out a lot on that. You know, that's almost yeah, that's 21%. That's a lot. Or 20%. 20% cooldown reduction just on that. And then mana cost reduction and lucky hit chance. So missing out a lot, but you know, it's okay. Because I had a better staff. I just never tried staff, and honestly, I just never thought it was good. And staff feels kind of good. It depends on your build though. So if you have a question about using staff, drop it in the comments below. I will help try to open or answer that question. So when we go into some rings, I actually like my rings on my new character, the seasonal character. This is kind of similar. You can see there's critical strike chance. Need that. I like damage to close enemies. I do like on this ring, it does have lightning critical strike damage. That's almost max. I do like lucky hit chance because we have a lot of stuff that does lucky hit. So uh, both rings, I would say the ring on the right wins. There's not too much difference here, isn't it crazy? Like the craziness of the damages or the drops, the gear. It's not that much different. All right, let's look at the second ring. Second ring. What do we got? Second ring. All right. Oh, oh, that's a lot of crit strike damage, but I have a max crit strike chance on this one. Not a perfect ring by chance, but damage to close enemies again. That's what I'm talking about. Damage to close enemies. There's a lot of extra damage there when you have that actually on there for 33%. Wow, that's a lot. So, as you can see, pretty cool stuff. Rings are very similar. 23 levels difference. That's kind of like what's wrong right now with the games. Like, you don't feel like you could get huge upgrades from like 80 to 100, and you're like getting one thing change, and it's like a percent or 2%. And you're like, well, I gotta go make that ring and find the right aspect for it and all this other stuff. That doesn't feel great. So, my guy, if he was level 100, would be phenomenal right now. I mean, he's good right now. He does crazy damage. This spec that or this build that I'm using, I'm doing a lot of damage. So, all right, let's go into the neck piece. And I think this neck piece is literally one of the best neck pieces in the game that I have on the left here. So ranks to Devouring Blaze, ranks to defensive skills, movement speed, and then flat damage increase. It is absolutely insane. I just want to mimic that. If I could get that same neck piece, GG. This character is done. No one's messing with them. So those are things you want to shoot for on a neck piece. So I'm missing obviously a lot of things. On this one, get rid of that cooldown reduction, get rid of that mana cost reduction, and put those things if you could find it. That chain of control is absolutely broken. It does so much damage. Like, oh, I can't take it off right now, but when you take it off, like my attack power goes down so much. So, well, it goes down 15%. It's crazy. So, then we could go into just kind of looking at some of the other items that I got. You know, the uniques. I didn't get Estu's heirlooms yet. I would actually try that out with the build. I did not get it yet on this. Did get the Oculus. Very, very bad rolls on it. You see the other uniques that I got. We're scrolling through it. scrolling through the other uniques, but yeah, that's kind of where both characters stand. Level 77. Maybe I'll do another compare video when we get to level 100. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna say there's still a few pieces the level 100 has, and he's still winning, but it's so freaking close. That's the problem. That's the problem with gearing right now. It's like it's exciting, but it doesn't. It's too hard because it doesn't get like uber exciting when you get to those late levels, and that's when it should be feeling exciting. Right? I'm getting upgrades. I'm playing. I'm grinding out levels, but I'm also getting upgrades, and currently it does not feel like that, right? So Blizzard, I hope you see it. So like, share, tell your friends about this video. It's pretty cool to see the differences. Subscribe if you want to support the channel. And thank you for watching. Kafka